It's the time of year, it's April, sail fishing is at its peak down here. It's when we run all the big tournaments. You got the perfect conditions for sailfish. You got the great color changes that form up. You know, you're supposed to have a great current. We didn't have that current. It's what you do, Scott. This is what you live in the Keys for. It's what brought you here.
I was like a kid in a candy store when you see that water start to powder up.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Rodger.
So we're going to buy some goggle eyes when it's windy like this. That extra weight of that gog really seems to help, right?
As hard as it's going to blow today, I'd like to have some herring, but we got to have the goggle eyes. Got to have them.
Got to have some weight on them.
Yeah.
You know, the herring should bite too with this wind. Usually it dirties up the water pretty good, and they tend to bite okay, so yeah. Hopefully we can find some.
Luckily you guys have them down here.
All right, well, hang on. We're going to get out of here.
I'm holding on.
Hold on to your hat. Tighten up your strap. Fresh bait is the key in every single thing that we do. We went and we picked up some goggle eyes.
How lucky were we that he had bait available? We had 2 major tournaments back to back, and that spring sailing condition. But you know, Don saved us as usual. It is nice to have that source.
And our go-to bait, obviously down here, is the herring this time of year. You know, ultimately, on a very, very calm day, you can see them flipping on top.
Yeah.
But what we do is we target structure, and the key is a good bottom machine where you can actually, instead of just casting and trying to find those fish,
yeah,
with the bottom machine, you mark them and it's drop, drop. About 10 feet down right there. Oh, and he jumped off.
Load them up. Today's the day, baby.
You were loaded.
Got a little greedy.
Nothing like a little fresh herring, is it, Scotty?
Nothing like it, especially the big ones when it's windy like this.
That's like strawberries in your cereal. The quicker you catch that bait, the quicker you get out there and you start figuring out where you need to be, where you need to fish. You know, if you can get a drift in at 8 o'clock, that's awesome, because then you say, okay, they're not in 200 foot.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get a drift in at 9 o'clock and 150 or what have you. But if you don't get out there until 10 o'clock, you know, you're eating up a lot of your options.
Well, that Simrad bottom machine, you were right on it. Found your rock first with your chart, and then you saw the rock pile, and then what side was the herring laying on?
You know, even fishing around the can. You got to figure out anything to make it happen faster is always a plus when you're out there trying to catch fish.
No doubt, no doubt. Half a dozen bonitas came right down this ledge. See him? See him?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see a sail tailing, dude. I'm telling you, there is a little east current here. Oh, yeah. Hey, hammer, big hammer.
We got the right time of year,
yeah,
the right color water. We got the right wind.
This powder is super exciting. I barely want to, I just want to start fishing right now. I mean, they're coming on.
If we had the current, obviously those fish would be up on top. But I think, who knows, as the day goes on, maybe they'll come to the top.
Yeah, I think that just because it's the moon's rising, the powder's here, this water's blended, you got the Gulf Stream kind of mixing with this southeast wind. It's just absolutely beautiful. I want to get the kites out. I don't think the wind's going to let up. I don't think we can get out of this heavy weather today.
When you have this kind of wind, this is really what you want to do, man. It's your only option. You get out here and you do some sail fishing.
Well, I think our kites will be going up and down a lot, so I'm gonna bring out the 4-holers for like 30 mile an hour.
Yeah, we got the new Force Master we're going to put to the test.
The Force Master and the Beast Master.
Everything's looking good, man, to make it happen, so let's give it a shot. The first thing, as quick as we can get the bait in the water, the better. So the kites we want to get up. It takes the most time. You're real efficient at it. What you've been doing for a long time.
Yeah, you gotta know what wind for your first choice of kites.
Yep.
You gotta make adjustments to each kite. So when it gets higher or lower, you have to change kites. Actually take kites and move it for a 5 mile an hour difference, because you want them banked so that you have the biggest footprint on the water. We're in a 30-foot, 36-foot boat, but we're taking up 200 yards square of fishing zone. 2 of our baits in blue water. 2 of our baits were in the powder water, 100 feet down. Our footprint was huge for just being on a 36-foot boat.
The further you part them, because I believe when you're drifting down sea and you got those kites out away, I don't feel those fish are going to run right into the boat. They're going to sink down. So if you can get out to the side of the boat then they'll tail right into you, because you don't want them to run into the boat and then hope they come back up and eat your kite bait with your down seat.
Yep. Once you got that set up, our spinning rods are ready. We had a half a dozen spinning rods rigged with 30-pound braid, 30-pound leaders, and 6/0 hooks in case the wolf pack swam down on us. Dolphin or sails, whatever. We were going to catch every single one of them. And then for our kites, we had a leader spool with 50 rigs ready to go. We just keep pulling them off, snapping
I like
them
that.
off.
That is definitely something that...
You know, for 2 guys, we could fish like a team of 20.
Yeah.
The old bottom rod's always a day maker, isn't it, Stevie?
Absolutely.
I know you preach it. We'd have gone right over it, never known.
If you don't have one down, you're not going to get that bite. You would have drifted right by there.
Yep.
Big old blackfin, Bubba. Nice tuna.
This is what we're talking about. I think he's ready for you. You can go out there with confidence, seeing where that hook is.
Oh, yeah, that hook is good.
Grab that tail. Nice.
Good job, bro.
Hold him there.
The full-size one.
Beautiful. Ready to go.
This was down on a sinker.
Yeah, 50 feet. Nothing,
You know.
nothing crazy. We didn't want to hang bottom as we're moving really fast.
The
Just want to see what's underneath the powder.
The topwater fish will swim down low, too. You know what I mean? It's not always on the surface. So you put a sinker on, you drop it down 100 feet, and...
Yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd sneak a sail on you.
Gotcha. That's, hey, all day long, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Simrad, go with confidence. Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. Hawks Cay Resort, the only key you'll need. Mercury Marine, go boldly. And by Ameritrail Boat Trailers, Under Armour, and Plano.
How deep?
I have no idea. I threw it over there, let down the long bait on the kite, and I'm like, when's this thing gonna hit the bottom? And I kept cranking and cranking. He was on there, so he grabbed it on the way down.
All right.
I'd love to tell you it was my jigging moves, but it wasn't. A little bonita, but we need that because we got plans of doing some bottom fishing this week.
All right.
So I'll take it. All those little mahi are swimming around him going, what's up, buddy? All right, Scott, I'm just going to hand them to you, all right?
Got it.
Meet me halfway. It feels right, you know, everything about it. So we get out there, we get the kites up, which is a very, very, very productive way to catch sailfish. I mean, this tournament was won by flying kites.
Absolutely.
And we gave it all we could. Unfortunately, we never really pulled many bites on the kite. We ended up catching a nice dolphin, a nice big dolphin.
On the kite, yeah.
And then you pulled the blackfin down low, and then I was running the flat side butterfly jig, and that thing's designed, I mean, look how beat up that thing is.
And I know you don't like to really work hard, but that thing was keeping you busy.
Yeah, this thing is designed from a drift boat to constantly have somebody working the bottom. I mean, we were getting bite after bite, you know. It wasn't nothing great, it was bonitas, but here's the thing.
Yeah, you say working the bottom, but you weren't doing the typical pop, 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 pop. You were just dropping it down and looking at your bottom machine, trying to get in that range, and you were getting hammered.
Yeah.
And look, that thing's half of a day old.
Yeah. No. So again, once we figured out that the kite fishing was not gonna pan out for us, you know, we both decided it's
time to get in town and do what we do best.
Plan B.
Go find them.
Find the tailors. Just swirl and swirl of all the colors.
You know, when April's over, you can't forget this color water till next April.
I mean, even that piece right there, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, no. I'm just waiting to see them pouring down the edge. What happened for us this week was the powder was there. You got the Gulf Stream purple water and a southeast wind driving the waves onto the reef. I guess that's where the water's getting all churned up.
Yeah.
And then some force of the two bodies of water coming together blows up these beautiful billows of this Carolina blue powder and blend. And whatever fish swims through it, it's like a mounted fish for you to take.
Yeah.
I mean, it's magic.
That's what pumps me up about the powder more than anything, is it's so simple to see the fish. Like, you'll take somebody out in the boat who's never been offshore, like, hey, what's that? What is that? And it's actual tunas and dolphin and sailfish swimming.
Yeah. Blue marlin, bluefin tunas.
And like you said, it's like if you took a a black fish and laid it against a white sheet of paper. You know, it's just going to stand out. And that's what that powder does, because that fish in the purple water, you don't even know he's there.
It's the best sight fishing in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
Not yet, not yet. Okay, I got him.
He's right down to you, right there. Oh, go ahead and throw it to him.
I'm throwing.
Perfect cast, dude.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, he's got it.
He sees it.
Oh, he ate it.
Oh, that's awesome.
He got it or missed?
He already ate it.
All right. Sweet. Nothing like a freebie.
All right, baby, good eye. That was on my side. You stole someone. Big old ling.
Nothing like sight casting the fish, man.
That was a sweet lip. This is a good fish. Even though these fish are really light colored, this powder is so light, their shadow gives them away. They get a lot browner than this, but that top of that tail is always dark. He's absolutely ready to go into my hot pan with a half stick of butter.
All right, I got some capers for you too, buddy.
Look at this edge. You got the purple out right there, the blend right here down the middle where we saw the fish, and the powder right there growing. It's gonna be real good conditions here all week long. When the current really picks up, we're gonna see so many more of these cobias.
Boy,
and our target species, Mr. Sailfish, will be the next one. All right, I'll bring him around, and I'm gonna drop his head right in, stick her in the water. Oh, go! He's all yours, baby. All right, Stevie boy. Net master!
He stuck his head in it, got the hook hooked in the net, and then started backing up.
All right, well, I'm gonna open up the ice, baby.
Oh, he's a little thick one, man. Very cool.
You walk him up here, into the sun. Goggle eye in the face.
Hens, roosters, peeps, running around the island pretty much at their own leisure and going cock-a-doodle-doo 24/7. It's interesting because I grew up in this square as a little kid, and we came to work with our parents, and so my brothers and I, we chased cats or we chased pigeons. We didn't chase chickens. If the chickens were here, we would have chased chickens, you know, but most of the chickens, they were all held in chicken coops. When Key West kind of begins to go through the gentrification period where, you know, a lot of the locals are now selling their homes and moving to other parts of the state, and hey, release the chickens here. Hurricane Georges in 1998 did a tremendous damage to the trees of the city, thus in time breaking a lot of the chicken coops. So many more of these chickens are now starting to get free. Well, eventually the chickens, as you can probably hear behind me, begin to overpopulate and reproduce. And today it's estimated to be about 3,000 to 4,000 chickens, hens, roosters, peeps, running around the island pretty much at their own leisure and going cock-a-doodle-doo 24/7. I got to tell you, I fought the rooster for a long time, but then I finally gave in, and they're like, "We want to put a rooster for your, you know, for the motto for the, you know, for the emblem for the walking tour."
Good throw, buddy.
He turned? Yeah.
He got it.
Okay.
Good job. Good eyes.
Did he eat me?
I think he's trying to.
Gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till he starts swimming away. He coming up with it?
Yeah, he's on the top right out there at 12 o'clock.
Ha ha!
Did he eat it? Oh, yeah. Choking it down right now, isn't he?
It's on, baby!
Good job, man. You spotted that one, and cast and hook that one. It was all you, man.
I'll tell you what, bud. Sails haven't started swimming yet, but there's a lot of time left. I think this is we're on the first day of the tailing season right here, buddy. Same as the last one.
You going to put the net on or what?
I'm gonna let him go.
All right. You gonna tail him or what?
I'm gonna bring him back here and I'm just gonna let him go. I can see the hook, it should pop out. If not, I'll come in there. I felt a big hammer.
I saw him like doing.
That's why I figured he ate it. I just waited. No, don't have to be in a hurry. We've got plenty of rods. I just want to make sure every single one's ready to go. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Boom.
Hold it right out. Awesome fish, guy.
Whoop. Nice release, bud.
There he goes. You're eating that thing, man.
I'm sneaking in the fish we caught right before you got here, but just so you can cook it for us. This is that cobia we were talking about that were swimming in the waves.
Oh, we still got the hook in his mouth.
Yeah, circle hook magic, baby.
Hey, he's stuck up in his jaw. He ain't coming out.
But I hope you got some real magic for this, because we've got our favorite ways, and we can't wait.
How would you normally cook this, guy?
For the cobia, I'm going right at it with a little really light blackened, and then I'm going to take it and cook it in butter real fast.
Okay.
Super fast, and I'm going to serve it on a nice Caesar salad, something I can do real quick.
Right.
And it's just a nice blend.
What else would you put on that? I mean, it's sweet.
Maybe a key
It's
lime
buttery.
just for
Yeah,
local flavor.
Just for that, maybe. But to me, that just has all the flavor in the world. And keeping it simple is one thing that I'm always after.
Can't get enough Into Blue TV? Just follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And for full-length shows, go to Waypoint TV. Tail Walker! Woohoo!
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, has been brought to you in part by Yeti, built for the wild. Shimano. Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife. Key West, close to perfect, far from normal. And by Costa, Sea Deck Marine Products, and Spear One Charters.
Sailfish, Scott, right there, 12 o'clock. Right there tailing. Oh, he saw that. Oh, he ate that. Woo!
Wow.
Be ready.
He ate it. He's just down under the boat.
That's awesome, Scott. That's what it's about. We've been looking for that.
Holy cow. Now that's sight fishing. Great eye. That tail was out of the water, something beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a big one too, bub.
Goggle eye in the face. It doesn't even know he's hooked. See how quick he lit up when that goggle eye went kapow. Great job finding that sickle tail. We've been looking all day. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll walk with you. I'll tail walk with you, baby.
He's dancing with you.
Coming up. Look how he looks in that powder. Tail walker! Woohoo! Oh, look at the sun on him now. They can't hide in that powder. Pretty work, Cap. Look at that. He's tailing again, baby.
It's hard to watch him because I'm looking for other ones, you know?
I know it. All right, baby. Tail walk some more for me. Sweet.
To be offered one right at the end is killer, man. You know?
For that little tail to pop up,
yeah.
And you know, we put 3 hard looking hours and we found the cobias, we saw the tunas, bonita steady, but the sails weren't happening.
I think the advice there is, for me anyhow, is I spend a lot of time looking too far. So what happened with that fish is I just looked down and there he was, because I don't look here. You know, when I'm in that tower, I'm looking here.
Oh, I want to see him coming, man.
And I looked down and there he was, and I'm like, oh my God.
Well, he was a classic Tailor, even though he was the only one.
By himself.
Yeah. Tail out, trucking to the west. When that goggle eye splashed, he just went from almost see-through purple because of the powder to jet black, and it's on. Let's talk about the stomach a little bit, and we'll stick our hand back in there.
You know, I mean, obviously just
I think it's because of the few spiny fish that they do eat. Sometimes it goes down funny, and they got to be able to get rid of it. Coming back around.
So if they take something in, they're nervous,
Yeah,
they're paranoid, they just turn that stomach inside
Yeah,
out.
rather than get hurt. You can watch them swim away and get it back in, or else you can just start it for them.
Yeah, I've always pushed it back in, you know?
Yeah. He's gonna shake it at you.
I see.
There you go. Come on.
So you say they just turn that thing inside out, get rid of all that bait that they don't want to eat.
Belly. Yeah. Make sure to get that spine out of there.
Makes sense to me. Then just stick it back in there.
Oh yeah.
Want to get rid of some more of that?
No, leave that in there. That'll help. Everything will go back down nice and easy. And it's a nice fish for spring.
Dude, that's a healthy, healthy fish. Good
Tailor.
job, man. Gave us a great show.
Oh, start to finish.
Yes, man. I'm going to toss it loose, all right?
Come on, buddy.
Look good, though. Swimming away nice.
Good eye, buddy.
Hey, good job.
Good eye.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
Got the tunas on the kite. We didn't get what we wanted the kite. We got up in that tower and whammy.
Well, the sun came out for a second, you know, just a brief second, and you could see them. We should probably jump back up there and look a little more. There's probably a few more right here in this depth.
I still got bait.
All right, cool. Let's do it,
I'll
man.
put a new leader on. I'll get up there and find another one.
All right, let's do it.
Way to go.
Good job on your part, dude. Perfect cast.
As long as they don't have to turn around and go backwards. They don't like that. They'll do it. They don't like it.